Hi, and welcome to Your Future, Your Finances. I'm again your host, Brian Kuhn. Welcome to the show. We've been talking with Nina Heck of Guidewell Financial Solutions regarding all topics related to debt and budgeting and financial coaching. But we actually have a special event here. We have a participant who went through Guidewell's programs who's going to give us a firsthand account of what she was able to accomplish and some tips that we can take away from that experience. Welcome to the show, Martha Souder.
Thank you, Brian.
I'm going to read your bio and the circumstances of your that you went through the program. It says, marriage ended in 2002, was left with $60,000 in debt, but you managed over the next 10 years to repay it in $10,000 to yourself. Might take a full lifetime to repay that balance. So in 2012, October of 2012, entered a debt management program at Guidewell and completed the repayment of the entire debt this past June. Currently enrolled in the agency's financial coaching program and is saving towards a down payment on a home. In the past year, Martha has become a outspoken personal finance advocate. Sharing her experience, she hopes to help other people with serious money problems. Recently addressed the media and corporate and governmental leaders at a National Press Club news conference detailing the accounting journey of 1,000 miles, which is a work you put together.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Brian.
I want to set up what the program that you went through with talking with Nina. You said there was an Ohio State University report. What did that talk about?
It really talked about what we do with our financial counseling, which was really a nice outcome for consumers who actually go through financial counseling and participate in a debt management program. It showed that as a whole, on average, the consumer paid back $6,000 towards their revolving credit debt and $9,000 for their total overall credit debt. And then we, in turn, within Guidewell, we had 13,000 participants of consumers between 2012 and 2015 that we were able to track. And we found from that on average, $78 million was paid back during that time frame to their revolving debt, and then $117 million towards their total overall debt. At the same token, they paid back about $54 million to their credit card debt. So we really feel like the impact, on the community, the economic impact on that community, and of course through the residents themselves, as well as the financial institutions that they borrowed the money from, is huge. So we were really proud of the study.
And the program that they go to, what are they specifically doing to pay this debt back?
So our debt management program allows the consumer who's struggling to meet their unsecured debt to take a look at their current income with the counselor. We go through a budget, try to determine what a strong budget would be for them, and then look at all these creditors to see where they're at and if they're falling behind, what their balances are, what the payments, what the interest rates are that they're paying, and work towards coming up with one payment where most of the creditors will bring them back to current if they go through the program. But it also allows for some interest concessions and payment reductions. So the whole concept is that they would make this one payment to us, and we in turn would pay their bills until we get them out of debt, and that would occur in 5 years or less.
Fantastic. So we'll talk to Martha. So why did you initially seek the agency's help?
Well, Brian, initially I was terrified. I was scared. I was desperate, really. Having been divorced, although by the time I came to Guidewell, I was divorced 10 years, but I had, as you mentioned, paid off $10,000 on my own. But I realized that would take the rest of my life to pay the balance of the $50,000 off. So I wanted to find a reputable nonprofit organization such as Guidewell. I didn't want to get caught in a predatory loan situation. And I knew that they came with good, background history. They've been around a long time. And I just knew I needed help. So that's why I reached out to them. That
predatory loan concept, I think that probably comes up with a lot of your people. They're hesitant to do anything because they don't want to make it worse.
They do. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
So how did the agency's debt management program help? What did it do?
Well, it was really helpful in that, number one, you make your payment to them. Initially, I was very hesitant to give up that control. Because I thought, well, I got in this mess, I need to fix it myself. But you really can't, or I couldn't anyway. So I make this initial payment. My program was set up. I made the same amount of of a monthly payment to Guidewell through the whole program, and it kept me strict and honest. And for me, it was non-negotiable. I could not dip into that money. That payment always happened every month, and I would lack elsewhere.
Yep. And did your credit score change over time?
Yes, actually, I entered the program at 550, which is below good, fair or not so good. And now, today, it's around 710.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And then that alone saves you money if you ever go into some sort of purchase that save you a lot of money.
Exactly.
You completed a program that you called DMP. What's DMP?
The debt management program.
The debt management program. Okay, completed that in June. Must have been great. Must have felt great. Paid off all of your debt. And now, what's life like? What's your journey like now?
So, actually, it was wonderful. I'm so thrilled that they have the financial coaching program, because I was wondering, as I was in the program initially, once I was out, what would happen. I was kind of fearful that I'd become a repeat offender. Right, that's it. So as soon as I exited the program, I entered the financial coaching, and what that has done for me, it keeps me on track. It actually also helps me understand my relationship with my money, and it helps me to also honor and respect my money, and that's really important feature to me, to stay on track and keep with my goals. I have goals that I've set with my coach, and I've been in it maybe about 3 months, and it's really it's astonishing what you learn about yourself and your money.
Fantastic. We got to take a break. Very interesting stuff. Hopefully some takeaways for the viewers who want to learn about debt management and budgeting. We'll be right back. You're watching Your Future, Your Finances.